Okay, so hopefully third time's the charm. So let me get a little closer. So this is this is my third or fourth attempt to trying to record this video. Hopefully this one doesn't get copyright struck, but yeah. So I know I haven't posted in like 4 years, but yeah. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? But yeah, so I can't remember if I said anything or not in any of my other posts years ago, but I really wanted a wheelchair because I felt like I needed one. Well, I finally got it about a year ago, so I thought I'd make a review of it. So yeah. What do you want, doggy? Huh? But yeah. So this is a Mobility Rouge. It is a rigid frame, meaning that you can remove these. You can remove these side guards here. Remove the cushion. And I don't know if you can see or not, but the seat is just a solid pan. So in the back of the chair, I don't know if you can see, but it has this little bar right here that you can squeeze up, and the back just folds down. So yeah. Oh, there it goes. And then it'll lock into place. So yeah. Other than unlike a folding wheelchair, which would just be able to come up and fold up in the middle here. So yeah. These are just quad these are just quad removable side guards. And the cushion itself is an indicator. Oh, wait. Just wanting to make sure it's all the way back. But yeah, so as you can probably tell, I went with a silver frame and just had everything else be black. So yeah, the seat length from where the cushion meets the back rest to up front here is 16 inches this way, and the cushion is also 16 inches from here to here. So yeah. The I can't remember what I was going to say. What was I going? The tires here are just pneumatic tires. I think they are an inch and 3/8 in thickness, and these hand rims are just plastic coated. The front seat height, of the chair well, I don't know if if I'm able to show or how clear this is, but really. But yeah, the front of the really, really, the front of the seat up here is about 17.5 inches. And the back of the seat back here is about 15.5 inches. So that's about what a 2-inch. Oh, it's getting hard to talk right now. But yeah, so that's about what a 2-inch dump maybe for from here down to back here, or from this point to this point. So yeah, yeah, I don't know if you can tell the actual wheels, but see if I can lift this up, but those are mag wheels on the actual tire. And this back is just a padded, no, it's a tension adjustable back with an air mesh strap. So, yeah, yeah. Here, don't know if you can see it, but this footplate is just a it's like the new hybrid angle adjustable footplate, so it has a little bit of extra grip. But I also have a calf strap, and the frame down to the footplate is tapered at about, it has maybe I think 7 degrees of taper. And these casters are just the generic caster. So yeah. Ow. And I just pinched my finger in the brakes, but yeah, I have they're called under composite brakes. I don't know if you could see that, but that was them. So yeah. Originally when I got measured for my chair, actually no, when I got evaluated to see if wheelchair was even a good fit, the physical therapist who evaluated me wanted me to get a solid, customized back that I guess had a little extra support in to one side of my body, which I think is how she explained it. But by the time the wheelchair builder person came out to actually build my chair, I was confused by the back, so I think the backrest thing, so I think I misunderstood what my therapist meant, so I just decided that, because I thought a solid back meant it was gonna be the same firmness all the way through, and if she wanted me to have more support on one side, then maybe tension adjustable would be better, because I mean, at the time, at least that sound made sense in my head. If she wanted me to have more support to one specific area, then the tension adjustable would be better, because I could adjust the straps specifically so that I could have more tension on that one side, instead of just having a solid back all the way through. But, I think I now understand what my physical therapist meant. So, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, this is a good back, but, I now just understand what she meant, and, I kind of really just want to try it from her back too. And a little bit of a shorter one as well. Because, again, when I was building this chair, I thought the back was gonna be like this short, and that unnerved me for some reason. So, yeah. Also, these big wheels back here are set at a 2-degree inch of camber. So, yeah. And the frame bend up here is also set at 80 degrees. So, yeah. Again, yeah. I can't remember if I said this or not, but, this wheelchair itself is a car Mobility Rouge. And, this Rouge is actually I guess it's the second more improved version on the first Rouge. So, so at first when I heard about this chair, I called it the car Mobility Rouge 2, or the car Mobility Rouge squared. Yeah, like, originally I was gonna go with a tie light frame, but well, actually, originally, I found another YouTuber's channel back like 7 or so years ago when I was towards the end of high school, and she had a kind of Mobility Rouge, and when she did her review of her Rouge, when she did her review of her Mobility Rouge, I really liked how big this tubing was. So when the wheelchair person came to build my chair, I ran down to get my computer so that I could pull up that video review, and I just showed him that, hey, so once I showed him that, he originally asked me if I wanted that chair specifically, and I told him no. Or like, I told him no, not necessarily. I just like how big the tubing looked on that chair. So he originally was gonna put me. So he showed me a chair that had the same big tubing, which was gonna be a Twilight. So I originally was gonna go with that, but I think one day I just decided to look up the Mobility Rouge again, and I saw that they came out with this newer looking frame, and not going to lie, the newer looking frame was what drew me to it in the first place initially. But then I looked at the price of this chair compared to the Twilight one that I was gonna get, and it wasn't significantly less, but it was at the very least a little bit less. So I ultimately just ended up switching to the Rouge instead of just staying with Twilight, because of that $100 to $200 difference. Because I wanted to save the insurance a little bit of money where I could. So yeah. So yeah. This is this is my new chair. Or well, not necessarily new, but yeah. It's the newer Mobility Rouge. It is lightweight, but yeah. Don't run away or move. What are you doing, dog? Yeah. Here's a little bit of a closer look at the chair. Here's the foot plate and the casters. Here's the composite braking system. Here's the wheels and the tires. Oh yeah, and I really love these anti-tippers too, because these anti-tippers maybe I can do this, I don't know. Not only can they go all the way up, but if you wanted to, they can also flip. You can lift the chair up and they can fold down and go this way underneath the frame to make them out of the way for car transfers. So they will come up to under here. So yeah. Here's the cushion and the back. Yeah. So yeah. That is my Mobility Rouge. Yeah, also, so on my next chair, I already know that I'm quite possibly gonna want to replace the tires with something completely different and probably move from a 24-inch tire to a 25-inch or 26-inch, and I would like to increase the thickness of the tire just a little bit more this way, and I would like to replace these with the natural fit hand rims. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but I would like to somewhat close this gap, at least a little bit, like maybe this much. Maybe this much as well, so that, or a little bit more, like, I don't know, maybe this much, so that way I still feel like I'm in the chair, but maybe not have enough or as much wiggle room. Also, I would like to replace these tight casters with something a hair wider this way as well. And maybe a hair taller as well also. But yeah. This is a decent enough chair, I think, especially for a first time chair. And I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but these tires have solid inserts. So yeah. I think a couple of things that I wish I would have done now, or that a couple of things that I wish I would have done now is take up the option for the color anodizing bits. So I would have made this camber clamp thing and this actual camber tube itself like that. The purplish pink color that Kai had on its website for the anodizing, as well as maybe these little parts. I would probably had them do the same color or shade of purple as well. I also would have wanted this side guard holder thing to be purple as well as maybe this actual stick part of the actual side guard that actually goes into the slot here. I would have liked for that to be purple as well. Oh, come on. As well as and maybe this backwest release bar as well could have been purple, so or the purple and the dust coloring bit, but yeah, that's, I guess, the only few things that I would, or that I currently regret not doing to the chair. Oh, and I thought I asked for the body point arrow mesh calf strap, but since I decided to change all new chair frames at the last minute, I guess that was lost in translation or something, so I just got this generic Velcro calf strap, which is fine. It's like, okay, a little mix-up or screw-up happened. Probably more so because of error on my part. So, yeah. This is my chair. And, yeah. In case you're wondering why I have this chair as well, with how much I wanted to zone out and or just black out during the making of this video, and with how, because right now it's kind of hard to just talk, so because of that, and with how much I wanted to go out during this video, that happens a lot. And if I'm standing or walking, my muscles just want to give up completely and not hold me up anymore. So that's mainly why, well, I think one of the main reasons I wanted to get this chair in the first place. So, yeah.